me.
Before coming into the NBA, who were the players that you most looked up to?
I'd say it's a Giannis, KD. Giannis is too overpowered on 2K, by the way. It's just impossible to defend against him.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Thompson. Okongwu is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Brooks in at the 2. And for the Celtics, Anthony Simons out there with Brown. Then there's P.J. Washington. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
And the second free throw, good. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Here's Tatum. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Thompson against Simon. Here's Richardson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Adams. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Richardson. A rebound by Washington.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Adams down low. Okongwu on him. Celtics passing it around. And the rejection by Jackson. Richardson outside. There's the pass to Jackson. Thompson outside. Shoots over Simons. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting. They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that
game. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In fourth, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Washington against Jackson. Simons kicks to Washington. Pins the shot with nobody near him.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Thompson passes to Okongwu. Tatum against Thompson. Top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Washington finds Simons. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Poked loose and stolen by Okongwu. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Austin grabs the miss. To the paint. Pass to Brown. Now Simons. And here is Washington. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn. Thompson with it. In the corner, it's Richardson. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Simons surveying the D. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 4. Passes it to Okongwu. Kicks it to Brooks. Over Brown. And that one's good. Brooks.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Simons, the pass to Tatum. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Thompson. Still yet to score. Fades back. A rebound by Washington.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Brown, and here is Tatum. Leans from outside, and he hits the jumper for 2. Tatum's got 5 now.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm, and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Richardson, no luck.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Washington kicks to Brown. And there's the pass to Simons. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play. He does it without fouling.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Outside Tatum. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Jackson. It's stolen by Adams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 5. Thompson looking for an opening. Outside Jackson. There's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Trey Lyles checked in for the Celtics. Oubre comes in for Brown. Morris is checked in for Toronto. Here's Tatum. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Trey Murphy comes in for Tatum. And Hayes subbed in for Anthony Simons.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thompson dishes to Morris. Shoots over Lyles. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Boston leading by 6. Now here's Hayes. Adams trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Hayes.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
13 feet away. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Hayes. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Boston. And Toronto also making a switch. Hawkins is checked in. Here's Oubre. Pass to Lyles. Now here's Hayes. Covered by Morris. And the shot is good. Hayes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Morris passes to Kuminga. Knocked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
All right, a chance to see stats for Morris. How he did last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Hayes hits them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Now Hawkins, nothing on the board. This is it to Morris. To the middle. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Hawkins. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Boston leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the
Dosunmu, the pass to Hayes. In the corner, it's Oubre. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's take a look at the numbers for Okongwu.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And Toronto making a change here. Springer's checked in. That shot misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Dosunmu. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. And Garuba pulls it down.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Up top, Hawkins. Down low. Here's Garuba. Rebounded by the Celtics.
and he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Dosunmu. He has yet to score.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Kuminga. And the layup's good off the glass.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Celtics leading by 9. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Hayes. He has 6. Here's Dosunmu. Performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Trey Murphy is out there with Tatum. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Simons. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Raptors trail by 10. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Ausar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Ausar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low. We're always just there for each other. We want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Boston making a switch here. Adams checked in. The Raptors making a switch here. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Boston. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Richardson, no luck. Celtics leading by 11. Tatum kicks to Adams. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Simons, the pass to Washington. Back to Simons, over Morris. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Simons has got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. In Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Morris outside. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Simons. Knocks down the 3 ball. Simons has got 9. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the pass to Brooks. And here's Richardson, guarded by Tatum. Richardson against Washington. Unloads from 9 and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Now, here's Simon. He picked up 18 points in their last one against Brooklyn.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And so here's Toronto, following the three-pointer by Boston. Outside Jackson. Back to Richardson. The tray. Good on the three-point shot. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Tatum. Inside. Here's Brown. He's off on that one. Nice D from Brooks. And so Brooks will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 14-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possession.
And when you look at Dylan Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
The Raptors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And Simons drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Richardson up top. He's covered by Washington. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And, you know, it hadn't been a good stretch for them lately, but that can all change when they come back home. Nothing cures a slide in the standings quite like a healthy home stretch.
Now, here's Simon. 11 points in the game. Adams. That one wide left.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Thompson outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Richardson for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Richardson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Simons, the pass to Tatum. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. The 11-footer, and again it's Toronto converting.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Come on, make some noise.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Raptors in second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Thompson. He dishes it to Okongwu. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Oubre comes in for Bruce Brown. And Hayes subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Hayes with it. It's up against Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 18 points a game and 6 rebounds. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
Garuba, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Thompson inside, covered by Hayes. Jackson has the open look. No good with the triple.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now, here's Richardson, who's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Now, here's Tatum, following the miss by Josh Richardson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Washington. The shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
So it's the Celtics now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Hayes finds Tatum. It's up a three. There's Tatum's range on display.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Thompson outside. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Oubre outside. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 8. Thompson passes to Garuba. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Hayes. 7 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Washington. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hayes the pass to Tatum. Tries it from 19. Drained for 2 points. 17 points for Jason Tatum.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
Boston making a switch here. Lyles checked in. It's Hawkins on the wing, covered by Hayes. Here's Thompson, and the Raptors miss again.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Hayes. Oubre on the wing. Yes, that goes in. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Pass to Kuminga. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Celtics leading by 7. outside Tatum. Oubre outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Personal foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he hits the first of three.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all three. Raptors trail by 10. Thompson passes to Garuba. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Garuba's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Oubre outside. A minute 42 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pull from the top of the key. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Raptors trail by 10. Kicks to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Hayes the pass to Oubre. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Tatum down low. Working on Thompson. Here's Hayes. And that one's on target from the wing. 10 points in the game so far. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Buries it down low.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Tatum. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. It's Hawkins on the wing. Beyond the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team is in the penalty.
For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. The shot misses. And so it's Boston with the
score.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and 4 rebounds. So far, he's played a big role for his team. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Josh Richardson. Jackson is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Brooks. And it's Garuba in at the 1 spot.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Boston again missing.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Brooks, the pass to Garuba. Back to Brooks, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Thompson, he's checked in for Usman Garuba. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Brown against Brooks. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Simons against Thompson. The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Richardson, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on the defense. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Here's Simons. Here's Adams. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Thompson gets it to go.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Simons with the ball. He's got 11. Here's Washington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Number 1, the Raptors.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Thompson dishes to Richardson. Tipped away. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Now here's Brooks. From deep 3-point territory. A rebound by Simons.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's Toronto. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Simons against Thompson. Brooks right side. On the wing, Jackson. The pass to Richardson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Richardson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And checking out the stats here for Brooks. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Simons, again the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Brooks against Tatum. Unloads from 13. That misses off the backboard.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Simons on the wing. Looking to end the run. Goes back up. Nice D from Brooks.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. A very nice season for him last year. And a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Here's Simons, 11 points in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Washington missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Watch the screen. Simons against Thompson. Washington inside. 6 points for him. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Richardson the pass to Thompson. And here is Brooks. Shoots over Adams. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point. You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Trey Lyles checked in for Adams. Trey Murphy comes in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Hayes subbed in for Anthony Simons. Then for the Raptors, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Okongwu. And Morris subbed in for Richardson. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Brown. Brooks outside. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Thompson. 13 points in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Celtics. And Toronto also making the switch. Hawkins checked in for Thompson. Brooks against Oubre. Count it from 12. Oubre's got 11.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And that's now 6 points for Jonathan Kuminga. He's with it. Morris is there. Now here's Hayes. 9 points in the game so far. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Passes to Hawkins. He kicks it to Kuminga. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Hawkins against Lyles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From down low. That's tipped. Hawkins against Oubre. Toronto grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now Hayes. Pass to Oubre. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Kuminga. Rebounded by the Celtics. Lyles got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Dosunmu. And the rejection by Jackson.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Garuba, he's checked in for Toronto. And here's Hayes. He's got 9. Oubre passes to Dosunmu. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hawkins kicks to Morris. Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Lyles. And again, Toronto no up.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Here's Dosunmu. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Raptors leading by 12. But you're looking at Dosunmu. He's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Credit to the promise he shows as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2 minutes.
To the paint. It's tipped. 1:51 left in the third. Here's Brooks. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Kuminga the pass to Morris. Inside, here's Brooks. Shoots over Oubre. Brooks misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
He's with it. He's got 9. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. And it's Brooks in the corner. Passes it to Hawkins. Here's Morris. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Off with the layup. Here's Hayes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hayes has got 11.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Garuba. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Oubre. Let's go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
Adams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Bruce Brown comes in for Hayes. And Toronto also making a switch. Springer's checked in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Oubre. He's got 11.
Kick it out, kick it out.
6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound, Adams. And that speed is good with the extra effort on the glass.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And so it's Toronto sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. P.J. Washington is out there with Adams. Then there's Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Morris dishes to Jackson. Springer, good. Springer's got his first points in this one. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Simons. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Now the pass to Springer. Back to Morris. And he uses the glass on the lane. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Washington, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls. Thompson, he's checked in for Morris. Washington hits them both. Raptors leading by 14. On the wing, Thompson. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Springer. Four on the clock. Over Brown. Springer can't get it to go.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And the rejection by Jackson. Thompson in the corner. Right side Jackson. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Simons. A second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Brown outside. Tatum kicks to Brown. Passes it to Simons. And another miss by Boston.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Brown, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Springer, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Brown, the pass to Adams. Over Okongwu. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Toronto leading by 18. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Thompson. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Springer. From 11 feet away. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And with this new CBA, great for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the player should get a share of that.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. It's stolen. The pass to Brown. Into the lane. The kick out to Simons. And they call an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Okongwu, the pass to Hawkins. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brown kicks to Washington. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointers, Simon. Traps in the tray.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Raptors leading by 15. Now, here's Thompson. Richardson outside. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Simons missing. The Raptors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Hawkins passes to Thompson. Pass to Okongwu. The Raptors need to get a shot on Hawkins. And again, Toronto with the triple.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Thompson against Simon. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hawkins.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Passes to Simons. To end the run, he takes it in, and the layup is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And the Raptors call time here. Here we are looking around the NBA, Greg. It feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaren Jackson Jr.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Their losing streak had gotten to the point where anybody had to put his foot down. And even though there were other more probable candidates, he's been the one to take over that leadership role. Pass to Washington. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Austin with the ball. 5 to shoot. Brown the pass to Simons. Over Thompson.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
There's the lob to the hoop and taken away by Brown. Tatum against Okongwu from downtown, and it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 22.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now Thompson. The pass to Brooks. Shoots it up. The rebound by the Celtics. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Simons on the wing. over Richardson. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter. And so Brooks will bring it up for Toronto. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Adams taking his time here. Pass to Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half. Consistent in working himself to the line.
The line for your Celtics, P.J. Washington.
And he's good on the second. Toronto leading by 18. And here's Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Simons against Thompson. Offline with his 3. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Brooks kicks to Richardson. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Richardson. Thompson outside. Pass to Jackson. Richardson with it. Guarded by Tatum. And there's Richardson on the assist by Jackson.
3 points.
Richardson's got 10 points here in the second half. Simons on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And he comes up with the deuce.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And Brooks, here we go. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And this is Brooks at his best, attacking, getting physical with the defense, and finishing on the drive.
Now a timeout called by Boston. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with game time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Lyles checked in for Adams. Trey Murphy comes in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Brown. And it's Dosunmu in for Anfernee Simons. And the pass to Hawkins. The dish to Okongwu. Clock at 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Adams, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Celtics shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jaren Jackson.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Brooks against Tatum. Okongwu trying to break free. Brooks misses.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
And so he's able to get one of two. Hawkins with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just